Welcome back to Fort Lauderdale on Ice. Adam Daniel Mezei is my name, ADM. AdamDanielMezei.com. So I got through watching, I'm a little bit late, I'm catching up with some of Fatih Akin, the famous Turkish-German director. I'm catching up with some of his older titles. Of course, the film that really kind of propelled me down the indie track was catching Gegen die Wand, which means head on. It doesn't mean it means against the wall, but basically it was a great German independent film. I think after I saw that film, I really wasn't the same after. I think it won a couple of New York's Film Circle Critics Awards, and of course I think it won the Golden Bear at the Berlinale. It did so marvelously well. It was such a great little film, and I got a chance to watch his Auf der anderen Seite yesterday, which means, I guess, from the other side, but in English they translated The Edge of Heaven. Great film. Also, again, an intertwining story of 6 characters that takes place in, I think, 3 locations, but primarily in Turkey and in Germany, in Bremen, a city that I know very well, and Istanbul, and of course some other places along the Black Sea coast. I really like that film. Anything that Fatih does, I really get turned on by. I happen to be a big fan of German independent film anyway. I wouldn't say that I'm any kind of an expert per se, but I do admire his works. I don't have any problems with subtitled films. I really like catching actors that you don't typically see doing roles that are truly authentic and human. The good thing about Fatih's films are that, I guess in his part of the world, the actors that he stars, whether it's like Hanna Schula, or it's Patricia Zialkowska, or any of those people, or Matthew Bleibtrau, or there's all kinds of Turkish actors that are living in Germany that he casts for his movies, and they might be famous over there, but at least on this side of the pond, they're almost nobodies. So when you watch it and you catch the subtitles in the film, you really get engrossed in the story, and you're not pulled away from the story by getting distracted by, let's say, an actor that delivers a canned performance or something that for you is typically cliched, if you follow what I mean with that. Meaning, you just want to kind of avoid seeing actors doing similar things in similar films, and that's basically what the Hollywood sausage factory is all about. But Fatih seems to deliver a really good story that packs a punch, and the actors that really go there for him. So I'm really impressed that he's able to do that. Of course, he was like the Wunderkind in 2004 after winning the Golden Bear at the Berlinale. So it kind of, and of course, excuse me, the Palme d'Or at Cannes. So of course, it makes sense to me that, you know, he would be getting actors that want to totally go there with him. But he always keeps it small and tight, and that's really very admirable. I mean, I went through that film with a fine-tooth comb, and then I saw the special features, and I was like, I don't know, you know, like it does things to you, really. If you really are a cineast and you're kind of in between a cineast, like a pure film expert, and somebody who just likes watching movies, anything that Fatih does is a really good thing. So, of course, he's got the documentary coming out in 2011 called Garbage in the Garden of Eden, which in fact is a story that he picked up doing the recce's, I think, for this one, for The Edge of Heaven. So check it out if you haven't seen The Edge of Heaven. It's a 2007 film. I mean, it's not that old in relative terms, but I guess in film terminology, it's like ancient history. But check it out, and you can get it anywhere. I think it's even available on Netflix, so you can just go over there and check it out. But really impressive stuff. I really like the way that he rehearses and the way that he casts, and I think all independent films should basically follow him. Somebody should do a book about him, like get a little biography action, because he's got a really interesting backstory. And I remember the first film that I saw of his was called Kurz und Schmerzlos, I think it was called, which I think in English they translated as Short, Sharp Shock, which was a story about 3 guys, I guess insider outsiders, immigrants to Germany, a German guy, a Serbian guy, a Turkish guy, no, sorry, I think it was a Greek guy, a Turkish guy, and a Serbian guy, and all these guys and how they, these kind of mafiosi type guys, and how they deal with being insider outsiders in the new Bundesrepublik, or the German Federal Republic, the former West Germany. So interesting stuff. So there you go, there you have it. That's my bit for today, and it's not so cold anymore in Toronto. I mean, it was really it was like 50 degrees Fahrenheit on New Year's Day, which was really weird. So I'm out in my short sleeves again. Wishing you the best of things. Take care.